I came across an interesting site last week called Padlet. Padlet gives you a blank wall where you can put links, videos, PowerPoints, PDFs, and you can share that link with other people. So I wanted to go over this with you really quick here. I'm going to log in. So you have to have an email for this site. So for the younger students, this may not work, but it's also a good way for teachers to share resources they want the students to see. For the older students, this might be a great way to put things together for a project or presentation. Here I can build a wall, account information, the walls I've made, signing out. These are the walls I've made so far, and each of these walls can be shared separately. That's the ending URL for each of these walls. And you see they have specific names. This one does not. And I'll show you can actually name the wall specifically. So let's build a new wall. We have a tool palette here. We can go to the home, make new walls, our information, whoever is signed in, sharing, which we'll look at last, information about the wall, getting help, and the settings. We're going to start with the settings. First thing you can do is actually add a picture that's going to appear up here in the corner for your wall. You can use a pre-canned picture, or you can add your own photo. You can put a title for your wall and a description. Go up to the sharing. Actually, excuse me, we're going to go up to wallpaper first. Wallpaper is the background. I can change it to very busy to very simple. So we're going to keep it like that. Layout, free-formed postings or one right after the other. Privacy. This is important. You can make your wall completely private so no one can see it unless you actually let people in with an email address. You can password protect your wall. You can also make your wall a hidden link or a public wall. And you see each of these choices have this where you can do can view, can write, can moderate. So if I just leave it as can view, people can only see my wall, they can't add to my wall. If I leave it as can write, anybody who looks at my wall can double click and add a posting onto that wall. I'm going to leave mine as can write. Notifications, the site will notify you if someone posts on your wall. And the link. Right now my wall is Padlet.com wall and a designation. This is where I can go in and change and add a backward designation. Now my wall is changed to that URL. So let's add some things to my wall. And then we'll look at the sharing. Here's my folder with some resources in it for lumberjacks. We're going to start with a link to a Michigan website about lumberjacks. So I'm just going to copy my link. And all I do is I double click on the wall, put a name up here, paste my link, and add it. I can move this around however I want. I can re-edit the wall, I can delete that. Or posting, I can delete the posting. Let's add something else. Let's add some songs. Upload a file. Double click. I found some lumberjack songs, a PDF with that. Longer the PDF, the longer it'll take to upload. Apparently there's a lot of lumberjack songs. While that's processing, I'm going to move that over. I'm going to add another link. And I want to add a picture. double click. There's my picture. Click off of it and I can move that around. Double click. I'm going to add a PowerPoint. Now the PowerPoint, this is the PowerPoint I'm going to add. It's one I found online. It will add the PowerPoints as a PDF. It will not add a PowerPoint, an interactive PowerPoint with the animations. Oop, didn't take, so we're going to click here. We're going to do that again. There it goes. Any one of these I can click edit and I can remove that and make a change, add some more information here. Finally, I'm going to add video. And I think this is kind of a neat resource here. I can actually add a YouTube video right to this wall. Here's my video. So how does this look? When I post this wall, students can come in here. When they click on the image, a viewer pops up. Name my wall, what the site is, who made the wall. I can scroll through here, and these are actually active links. I can actually click on these links and interact with those, or I can click the source file and it'll take me right to the actual website. Next, the PowerPoint. You see the PowerPoint loads up as a PDF. My picture, I can click on the source and the video. So sad. So what do we do with this wall? Now that we have this wall, how do we share it? Click on our sharing icon. I can do all my social media outlets. I can also export images and files. I can email or print it. What's nice here is that they give me the URL, which I can copy and post on my Weebly site or in a Moodle site, or they give me a QR code, which I could post in the classroom, and students can scan and go right to that site. Also, I have this embedding code, which if I copy and I go into my Weebly site, my construction portion of my Weebly, this is the technology Weebly, I had the embed widget, paste, and there it is, Michigan site, which I have to remove because we don't want that under Mac resources. Right now I'm currently signed in. If I'm not signed in, you wouldn't be able to interact with it, but you would actually see the site. So on the iPad, this is a wall that I shared, I emailed myself, and I can see all the resources right here. The viewer comes up. I can go through those. I can see the sources. And it works just fine. It is a little more difficult to make these sites or these walls on the iPad than it is the desktop. But I still think it's a great resource, whether you're using it to share student resources that you want them to look at, or you want students to collaborate on a project and build their own individual walls. And this is your tech tip for the week.